for another season. That's what we've turned out to become. We're turning into Netflix. We have to wait for another season. And when we speak of these things, you think we are just Arteta haters, but I strongly agree with anyone that says Arteta out. Enough is enough. Arteta out. I really don't understand. How do you train a team that cannot win a match against 9 men? Arteta. I really don't understand. How do you go back to the dressing room and look at your players and you say, I'm proud of my players? Maybe the players are no longer proud of the coach. Arteta is a good coach. I won't lie about that. He's a very good coach, but it's time for him to go. We have had enough of him. He's not the type of coach that can win trophies. He's a coach that can stabilize the team, but I think he was supposed to be second in command, but not the top manager. No. He's not a manager. He's not a manager that you rely on for trophies. No. I've never seen a team that is so demotivated. A team that is so reserved. Like a team that is so in denial, like the current team that we have. I don't know whether it is because they are in depression of losing Saka and Ben White that I cannot score goals. But I feel like, Arteta, enough is enough. We've seen you, but it's time to say Arteta out. For real. Arteta out for real. I know right now some of the Arsenal fans are going to listen to what I'm saying. Because we've been telling you things day in, day out. You can't tell me you have a whole team and no one in the whole team can shoot. And you think you were going to win matches. No one in the entire team would shoot. I don't know. Even the balls that are close to the goals, no one can shoot them inside. I don't know what they do in training. You had Kai Havertz, you had Declan Rice, you had Martinelli. You had so many chances that people just had to shoot in. But just because they are used to passing the ball, even when they are in the box, that's what they did. No one tried to score today. Apart from Gabriel Magalhaes that just sneaked in a goal. But today, I told the Arsenal fans that we may not even get one goal. And we got a lucky goal. After men were turned down to 9. The Manchester United. I don't know whether it's just the mentality or it's just that the players are tired of Arteta himself. You don't tell me that Kai Havertz, you saw Odegaard lose a penalty. He put the ball exactly where you put it. Without any effort, you still did the same thing. And you tell me that you have some motivation that you want to win something this season. I don't think so. Gabriel Jesus got out with an injury. I don't know what happened to him. Because according to me, he was even supposed to get a card for the way he came and bumped into Bruno Fernandes. I don't know what he was actually doing on the pitch because all the minutes he spent on the pitch, he did absolutely nothing. And I was glad when he was removed and Raheem Sterling entered. David Raya, I think this was supposed to be a lesson. You're not the only best goalkeeper to play all matches. You are not supposed to play all matches. All matches, in all trophies, you are the only person that is called out. How do you think the other keepers feel? At least for this one, you would have said, let Neto have his chance. I don't know. I don't know whether it's just that the coach uses scrum work. Without Raya, he thinks he cannot win. David Raya, you have to learn from this. You don't tell me that there is any goalkeeper that feels like he should play all matches. He should be the one in the goals for all matches. Don't you think you get tired? You're called at Spain. You come back the next day, you're in goals. You play in the Champions League. You play in the Carabao. You play in the Premiership. You're playing in the FA. What do you think you are? Please advise Arteta to leave when it is still early. Because by the end of the season, when Arsenal fans don't get any trophy, it's going to turn out badly this time. You cannot go 3 seasons, 3 promising seasons, and people are just looking at you and they're like, oh my God, we were so close. No, this time it is you that sold us. We shall say, this time you sold us because you knew what to do and you didn't do it. We can't have an open transfer market whereby there are good players that you can add to the squad and you're not pointing at any. You waited for Manchester United to eject you from the FA Cup for you to go in the market and be serious. Just tell me, which other team have you seen play like Arsenal? You use the same players in the FA, you use them in the Carabao Cup, use them in the Premier League, and you have one of the smallest squads. Chelsea has almost 3 squads. Man City has almost 2 squads, complete squads. United has almost 3 strikers, has almost 3 wingers that play on the left wing. You have one person in every place. Try to buy players and stop loaning the players that you do have that could have helped you. The squad is not so big that you cannot manage a squad of people that can make up two teams. I don't know if you don't go down as one of the worst Arsenal managers. I don't know what to say. Because there is a time we played and I felt like you didn't have any idea. You were just waiting for miracles to happen. When you brought in Thomas Partey and he tried to shoot, that was the only positive part in the whole match that happened. How do you substitute Jorginho for Katie? How? Sometimes I feel like you're just out of ideas, man. You have no strikers. There was no striker on the bench that you would bring in to help the squad win the game. And you saw how loose your squad looked. The only trophy you've ever won, the only trophy that you've ever won at Arsenal, you were getting ejected in the first match. You're 6 points behind Liverpool, which has a game in hand. And you expect miracles. You're 2 goals down in the Carabao Cup. 2 goals down in the Carabao Cup, and you expect to win the next leg away from home. Tita. I think this is going to be your season if you don't work on the weaknesses that are in the team. I know you would complain. I have players that are injured, players that are injured. Come on, you have a whole transfer window to show players that can play better than the current ones, even those ones that are on injury. I don't know what's happening at Arsenal. You cannot have a player showing up for fashion shows and does not appear in the team that is playing today. And you're going to tell us he was injured. Was he injured on the runway? I'm talking about Calafiori. Was he injured on the runway when he was trying to model? Come on. Is it so hard for you to pass on long balls to Martinelli to run and try to shoot? Or is there any punishment for anyone that tries shooting the Arsenal team? Just look at how many chances that we had, and those I don't want to call them fools. They just tried to pass the ball into the ball in the box. When you looked at Fernandes' goal, don't you admire like scoring some goals like that? Cross the ball, shoot from wherever you are, try to score. But all you want is just tappings. Is there any punishment in the Arteta squad that whoever tries to shoot the ball is punished? Let us understand. Help us understand. Is there any punishments that are given to players that shoot the ball from a distance? Or is it a must that when you reach in the box and you're two people, you're supposed to cross to the other person? Help us help you. Like, what's so wrong about Arsenal and shooting? Because no one shoots at Arsenal. Even the Martin Odegaard that we all had faith in today had to disappoint us. He remembered to shoot a very good shot when he was in the last penalty, the penalties that were closing. How do you get a chance and get a penalty within open play and you don't give it your best? Odegaard, you sold us today. But I won't blame you. You have a team that is so disorganized, a team that is so demotivated. Apart from the midfield and the defense, all the other people, I don't know. The forwards, no one can shoot. Kai Havertz is a good player and I like Kai Havertz. But can you learn to shoot? How do you have a penalty kick and you decide to take something? I think I should even end this.